עושה שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו. 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 ועל כל ישראל ועל כל יושבי תבל ועל כל ישראל ויאמרו אמן. עושה שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו. 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 ועל כל ישראל ועל כל יושבי תבל ועל כל ישראל ויאמרו אמן. שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו. עושה שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו. ועל כל ישראל ועל כל יושבי תבל ועל כל ישראל ויאמרו אמן.
Shabbat Shalom, everyone. So glad to be here on this kind of hot Erev Shabbat here in Southern California. Hope it's comfortable where you are. Nice to see everybody, whether you are online with us, one of the various places we are online. It's good to be able to share Shabbat with you, and always good to share Shabbat with Rabbi Kupitz. Shalom, Rav.
Shabbat Shalom, everyone. So wonderful to be with you. We're going to start with a few songs to get us into the Shabbat spirit.
Hine matov umanayim shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matov umanayim shevet achim gam yachad. How good it is, how sweet it is to be together on this day. How good it is, how sweet it is to be together on this day. Hine matov umanayim shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matov umanayim shevet achim gam yachad. Shalom aleichem, salam aleikum. Shalom aleichem, salam aleikum. Shalom aleichem, salam aleikum. Shalom aleichem, salam aleikum. How good it is, how sweet it is to be together on this day. How good it is, how sweet it is to be together on this day. Everybody, one more time. Hine matov umanayim shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matov umanayim shevet achim gam yachad. Shevet achim gam yachad. Shevet achim gam yachad. Bim bam, bim 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 bam, bim 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 bam, yabbi babbi babbi bim bam, bim 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 bam, bim 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 bam. Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat 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 shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat 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 shalom, Shabbat 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 shalom, Shabbat 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 shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat 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 shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat 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 shalom. Bim bam, bim 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 bam, bim 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 bam, yabbi babbi babbi bim bam, bim 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 bam, bim 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 bam. One more Hine matov, how good and fabulous it is for all of us to be together as one. Hine matov umanayim shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matov umanayim shevet achim gam yachad. Take it down. Hine matov umanayim shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matov umanayim shevet achim gam yachad. Bring it up. Hine matov umanayim. Everybody. Hine matov umanayim shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matov umanayim shevet achim gam yachad. כאן גם יחד.
Yes, how good and beautiful it is for us to share this time together. Now we're going to bring in our Shabbat lights. If you have Shabbat candles at home, you can light them along with us. Otherwise, you can help bless the ones that we will light here through the power of technology. We're going to light our Shabbat lights. We'll make 3 circles, 1 circle for ourselves and 1 circle for our family, 1 circle for all the people in the world. We join in our blessing.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kireshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lehadlik ner shel Shabbat.
We continue to bring in Shabbat with Lecha Dodi as we wish each other a Shabbat Shalom u'mevorach, a Shabbat of peace and of blessing.
Lecha Dodi likrat kala Penei Shabbat nekabla Lecha Dodi likrat kala Penei Shabbat nekabla Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, u'mevorach. Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, u'mevorach. Likrat kala Penei Shabbat nekabla Lecha Dodi likrat kala Penei Shabbat nekabla
We continue with Baruch Hu, our call to prayer. If we're able, we stand up or we sit up a little straighter in our chair for Baruch Hu.
Yada dai dai dai, 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 yada dai dai dai. Baruch Hu et Adonai HaMevorach. Baruch Adonai HaMevorach le'olam va'ed, le'olam va'ed. Yada dai dai dai, 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 yada dai dai dai,
We continue connecting ourselves to the Holy One and all that exists. Join in singing Shema Yisrael.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. 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 Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Leolam, Leolam Va'ed. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad.
Join in singing the song that our ancestors sang when they crossed through the sea to freedom, Mi Chamocha, our song of freedom.
Bam bam bim bye, yabba bam bam bim bye, yabba bam bye bim bim bye, yai bye bim bye, ay ay rai rai rai, yabba bam bam bim bye, ay ay rai rai rai, yabba bam bam bim bye, mi chamocha, baili matonai, mi chamocha, nedar bakodesh, no rati lo. Oh, say felle, no rati Lord. Oh, say felle, yabam bam bim bye, yabam bam bim bye, yabam bam bim bye, yabam bam bim bye. Ay ay rai rai rai, yabam bim bye. Ay ay rai rai rai, yabam bim bye, yabam bam bim bye, yabam bam bim bye, yabam. Bim bye, yabba bim bim bye, ay ay rai rai rai, yabba bim bim bye, rai 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 rai. Hey yabba bye,
Yabba bye,
yabba bye,
yabba bye,
yai bye bye,
yai bye bye,
yai bye bye,
yai bye bye,
yabba ba 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 ba. Bye.
Bye.
Ooh, your voice is getting lower. Bye.
Now we're going to turn to our song our prayer that connects us to all the people who have come before us, our parents and grandparents and great-grandparents and great-great-great-grandparents, great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-grandparents, all the way back to Abraham and to Sarah, all of those who've come before. We're going to start with a line that asks God to open our hearts and our mouths that we can say words of goodness and praise. You're muted, Cantor Paul. There you go.
Adonai, Sefatai Tivta, Ufiaki, Tehilatecha, Adonai, open up my lips, that my mouth may declare your praise. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu Elohei Avotenu Imotenu Elohei Avraham Elohei Yitzchak Elohei Yaakov Elohei Sarah Elohei Rivka Elohei Rachel Elohei Leah Baruch atah Adonai Magen Avraham Bezrat Sarah.
We join in our Torah song. It is the tree of life to those who hold fast to it, and all of its supporters are happy.
Eitz Chaim hi lemachazikim ba v'tomcha me'ushar. Eitz Chaim hi lemachazikim ba v'tomcha me'ushar. Shalom, 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 shalom. It is a tree of life to those who hold fast to it. All of its supporters are happy. It's a tree of life to those who hold fast to it. All who embrace it are happy. Shalom, 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 shalom.
Long ago, all the people lived in one place called Babel. Not only did every person live in the same place, but every person spoke the same language, all of which made life very easy. Getting the news was easy. You didn't have to learn new languages in high school. But Arena's question changed all of that. Arena asked, Mommy, I have a big toe, and you have a big toe, and Daddy has a big toe. Does God have a big toe too? Now, everything might have been all right if Arena's mother had just said, Arena, God is not a person. God is special and invisible and wonderful and the creator of the universe. God has made each of us in God's image, but God is not a person. And that is why God does not have a big toe. But Arena's mother was busy with something and said, go ask your father. And so she did. But Arena's father was also busy with something, and he told her, go ask your grandpa. So she did. Grandpa was in his garden digging up weeds with his pal Fred, who worked in the king's palace. Arena asked, Grandpa, I have a big toe, and Mommy has a big toe, and Daddy has a big toe, and you have a big toe, and Fred has a big toe. Does God have a big toe too? Now, Arena's grandpa was old and a little hard of hearing, and he was working in the garden with all his garden tools. And he said, did you say, does God have a big hoe? I don't know if God has a big hoe. I suppose if God has a garden, then God must have a rake and God must have a hoe. After all, you can't get rid of weeds without a hoe. Fred whispered to Arena that he would ask the king the next day at work. The king thought and thought and thought, and then issued a proclamation. You, the people of Babel, will build a tower up to the sky so that I, your king, can stand on top of this tower and look at God's feet. And then I will tell you if God has a big toe. The king ordered the builders to use only the best bricks and the best tar to stick them together. And the Tower of Babel grew higher and higher each day. Now, God knew if everyone was working on the tower, then no one would work in the fields growing things. Nobody would be in the shops making things. God knew that soon all the bricks and tar in Babel would be used up, and the people of Babel would have nothing left to build houses. God thought about just knocking down the tower, but God knew for sure that the Babylonians would just build it up again to see if God had a big toe. There was only one thing to do. The next day, when Arena came to watch the work on the tower, she heard Fred ask his friend for a brick, and his friend answered, "Ma ata rotzeh," and turned to another guy with tar who said, "Arigato." and asked a guy with a shovel who said, "Como está?" and looked at a fellow with a wheelbarrow who said, "Gesundheit." Soon bricks and tar were flying everywhere, and by the end of the day, people who spoke the same language were heading out of town together. Irina and her family decided to leave town too. With Fred, Grandpa, and a few other people, they could still understand. They packed up everything they owned and left Babel. On the cart, Irina was quiet for a while, then asked, "Mommy, I have a belly button, and you have a belly button, and God and Daddy has a belly button. Does God have a belly button too?" Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom to you and all my friends. Shabbat candles are burning bright. There they are. Shabbat candles burning bright. Shabbat candles, they're burning bright. Let us know it's Friday night. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom to you and all of my friends. Well, Shabbat Challah, it's good to eat. Shabbat Challah, so good to eat. Shabbat Challah, it's good to eat. It's a special Shabbat tree. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom to you and all my friends. Shabbat day, it's my favorite day. Shabbat day, it's my favorite day. Shabbat day, it's my favorite day. It's the day I get to say Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom to you and all my friends.
Yes, Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom to you, my friends. And it's wonderful that we've been able to spend this time together. Tomorrow night, we have a special service at 8 o'clock. It is our Slichot service. It's the service that begins the High Holy Days. It has a special Zoom link. It was included in yesterday's congregational email. If you don't have it, you can always send an email to Cantor Paul or me, cantor@tbipomona.org or rabbi@tbipomona.org. We can get it your way. We will not have our regular Saturday night Zoom Siyum Havdalah tomorrow. That event at 8 will begin with Havdalah. And so you're welcome to join us then. Next week, we will have virtual. This service will be a virtual service, but we will have a in-person 7:30 service. It will be inside as we're getting ready for the High Holy Days, so it will only be open to those who are masked and vaccinated. And of course, it will be streamed as well. If you haven't gotten in any information, renewals, Beit Sefer registrations, other kinds of things like that, please do so as soon as possible. And reach out to me if you have any questions. Cantor Paul, anything you want to add? Your camera, yeah, there you go. You got it.
Not particularly. I think we look forward to seeing everybody online again. Even if you want to only join us for the first few minutes of Havdalah, if you do click on the Zoom link, you can join us on Zoom. We'll be up on Facebook and our usual other things too. But if you want to be seen, we have about, right now, somewhere about, I think it's still under 100, but people all throughout our region are joining us for the Slichot, and we look forward to you joining us as well. Don't forget, for High Holy Days, we do have family services outside under the big top at 2 p.m. on both Tuesday, the 7th for Rosh Hashanah, and then the following Thursday, the 16th, for Yom Kippur, and also Tashlich at 4 p.m. at Red Hill Park, our symbolic casting away of our sins. We'll meet outside at the lake at 4 o'clock.
Tashlich is on Rosh Hashanah afternoon, first day of
Correct.
Rosh Hashanah.
Yeah, the 7th.
So gather close with whoever you're there with, your family or friends or grandparents or whoever's there, your brothers or sisters, as we offer our blessing.
Yevarechecha Adonai ve'yishmerecha.
May God bless you with good and keep you safe.
Ya'er Adonai panav elecha v'chuneka.
May God be with you and be kind to you.
Yisa Adonai panav elecha ve'yasem lecha shalom. Shalom.
May you always know that God is close, and may God give you the gift of peace. Shabbat Shalom, everyone. Thanks so much for being with us. We hope to see you all soon. Take care.
Shabbat Shalom. See you soon.